How are you ding dong diddly doing there, gamerinos? Hope you're having a flanderific day. We are back. Out to go catch some more mobs. Very exciting stuff. There's 2 more that we gotta get, and we'll have everything from this update. So the first one is by far the most difficult, which is just somehow... What the fuck is that? Oh, that's just a torch pillar Blake made. Blake and his torches, I swear. So this one is definitely going to be the hardest to get, because we need a specific, like, spawn, I guess. Whereas with the other mob, which is apparently a zombified camel, that one should be a lot easier to get, because it's going to be more common. But we need one of them, one of the drown, to spawn riding a coralized nautilus or something. Which is going to be extra difficult considering we are in a really garbage area. It's just not... This is not ideal. Because it's so small. Winky face. That is not it. This would probably be a lot easier if the coral reef was like way bigger. Probably would be way easier. Thing is, I'm not too sure where another one would be that's actually, like, you know, of decent size. And not only that, but, like, would be actually, like, close enough for it to be, like, worthwhile doing, you know? Because I would have to swim this thing all the way back. I thought you'd be doing a Hollow Knight vinyl stream by now. Well, so I don't think it's just gonna be a Hollow Knight vinyl stream. I listened to one of them, to one of the discs. I don't think we're gonna do a Hollow Knight vinyl stream just because it's almost certainly copyrighted. And I would actually kind of feel like a dick a little bit to, like, essentially... Oh, it was amazing. It was incredible. To just, like, straight up steal from Team Cherry. I don't feel so bad about doing that, like, with Beatles bootlegs or whatever. But, yeah. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do, like in the description. We'll see what we can do. Do I have a saddle? I don't even have a fucking saddle on me. What a fucking loser. But yeah, I guess we could do that. I don't know. I kind of have been putting off. There's a lot of things that I want to do in relation to just like. Okay, all right. Yeah, I've been putting off a lot of I guess you could say mic'd streams where I gotta like set everything up. Like I've been meaning to do another episode of Sons of Appalachia. Cat! She's flipping the fuck out. And I've been playing with her like all morning, so she needs to just be quiet. That totally threw me off. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to do another Sons of Appalachia video too, and I've got a couple of bootlegs that I've been meaning to like record, but I just haven't done. It's still not time. Like I said, just put it in a blender. Blended cheeseburger. Just think of it. You'll be having fucking cheeseburger juice. Does that sound appetizing to you? What are you? Yeah. No, you, Slicks. No, you. I mean, it doesn't sound particularly appetizing to me, but I can just go eat a cheeseburger. You, on the other hand, need a blended cheeseburger. That way you can get that cheeseburgery goodness that you've been after. What the? Why are there no husks? Why is it just regular Zambies? This isn't right. Okay, I'll see what I can do, but you know how G likes to stream at bad times. Well, none of you are the new mob. What the fuck? What the frick? Grrr. You mean he likes to stream hardly ever? That too. But when he does stream, he likes to stream, like, on days that I'm at work, like, early in the morning. You know who has the best streaming schedule? The best, Jerry, the best? Is Otto. I almost always catch Otto's streams, because he almost always streams, like, right around when I get out of work. Not as bad as one of my really good friends. He came online yesterday, so I casually said, "What's up, once a year streamer?" I know, it's not fair. What do you mean it's not fair? It's totally fair that Otto streams at amazing times. It's more than fair. Why am I getting regular spawns? This is fucked up. Oh, there's one of the new mobs. There he is. Look at him. Shooting weakness arrows. He looks cool. Well, my friend has like 700 followers, pretty up there, but never streams. I was just a chill guy, I guess. I guess. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't know. It's crazy. I stream like, what the fuck? I stream like almost every day, and I have like the least amount of followers. I don't know. Cool. New mob hype. At least we're getting the new mobs now. Like, I still wish we'd get the camel, but you know. It's cool we got to. Oh! There he is! Alright. Alright. Whoa, 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 guys. Guys. Camel is so fast. Let me just... There we go. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickity check yourself before you wreck yourself. Cause messing with Ice Cube is bad for your health. So what was the point in saying that again? I'm just curious. I feel like I missed something there. Ah! No! No! Leave my camel alone! You fucking bastard. Alright, we're gonna have to figure this one out. We're gonna have to be smart. Because I don't want to accidentally hurt the camel. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's actually doing a lot of damage. That's fucked up. Yes! So then I got Need for Speed 2 for PC because it's free and updated graphically and stuff. And it's awesome because I grew up. I'm glad you grew up. I figured that's what you was gonna say, but I just felt like that would be funnier if I just left it there. I was like, I'm glad you grew up, Slicks. I'm one of those epic troll masters, you know. Underground 2 was awesome. That's not what that one guy said. Fuck, what was his name? I don't remember his name, but the guy from the Nutty Putty incident, he didn't think the underground was too cool. He probably said something like, "Get me out of here, please!" Too soon? Alright. You've never heard of the Nutty Putty Cave incident before? They see me riding on zombie camels, patrolling and trying to catch me riding on zombie camels. Ah! I've heard of Nutter Butter. I'm sure you have, you dirty boy. So the Nutty Putty Cave incident is like... There's this cave, right? I know, shocking. I'm talking about the cookie. I'm sure you are. Okay, alright. Slick, stop being disgusting. I'm trying to talk about a cave incident. So anyway, there was this cave, right? And it was known for having this, like, really, really tight passage that people... Why are you being such a jackass? That people, like trying to, like, go through or whatever. Called the birthing canal. And this dude was like, oh, okay, alright, sounds cool, sounds fun. Why do I not have an ender chest on me? No. Yes! There we go, it worked. So, anyway. Like I said. People like trying to go through it or whatever because... Oh, that's not pleasant. Why the fuck are you in here? Whatever. Oh, this is gonna be really, really annoying. You know what? You stay right there. I wonder where the fuck I left my ender chest. Huh. That's fucked up. So anyway, yes, the birthing canal. So he's looking for the birthing canal, right? And he thinks he's found it because he's found this really tight area. But it turns out he went the wrong way and ended up getting stuck upside down in this cave. In like this really, really tight spot. He had been like wedged in real good. And so his friends tried getting him out. They couldn't get him out. So then they were like, oh, fuck, alright, we're gonna call in the rescue team. In a really tight spot. Yeah, so that they called, like, a rescue team in, and they tried getting him out. And they, like... He was stuck in there for hours and hours and hours, and they tried, like, pulling him out. Like, basically breaking his legs, essentially, trying to get him out. Like, it cut off all the circulation to his legs, and shit. And couldn't get him out, and he just ended up dying in the cave. It's a really famous thing. You check it out if you want. Oh, you know, I probably should go ahead and put down some... Sounds like that movie with James Franco. I don't know that movie with James Franco, unfortunately. Alright, this should be enough. But yeah, after that guy ended up dying, they like sealed off the cave so you can't go in there anymore. I think it happened in Utah. Gets trapped in a cave for 72 hours or something. Like wedged in place? Because if so, then it might be based on that. I don't think it was quite 70... Well, it wouldn't have been 72 hours, because all of the blood in his body was pooling towards his head, because he was, like, kind of, like, face down. Oh, that's based off of something else. And I think that guy was a rock climber. Kitty! I'll go over there, right, and I'll go, like, to pet her or whatever, and she'll run away. Call it right now. I'm calling it. Come on. Up you go. You fat bitch. Amy Schumer just got big triggered there. Actually, I think she's on Ozempic, so she's not a fat bitch anymore. She's just a regular bitch. You know, isn't it funny that all of the people that were like, oh, fat is beautiful, and like, fat shaming is wrong, as soon as Ozempic came out, all of them fat bitches went on Ozempic. Maybe it's not politically correct to say. I know it's not, but I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny. Yes, Camel. Come through, Camel. Yes, yes. Come on. Yes, kind of. A little bit. But not even really. What I was saying is, like, people are saying, oh, your fat is beautiful, you know, and, like, you shouldn't be ashamed of your body or whatever. And then they immediately are like, well, I can take a pill now to not be fat, so let me do that. Success. Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da dun. We've got the camels and shit. Actually, I don't know if I should put him with the other camel. I don't know if they have a weird interaction with regular camels. I wouldn't imagine it, but, like, who knows? And I don't want to find out. So I think we're just going to throw him in with the zombie... with the bone horses and the zombie horse. Boys. Behold. Y'all have a new friend. Zombie horse meet zombie camel and skeleton horses. This is no longer just your home. You have friends now. Alright, well there we go. We've got all of the new shit. It's like we can't control height. They can get offended about the weight part. Yes. Well, and you know what? I'm gonna say something that's gonna be, like, incredibly controversial. Female audiences, you may want to, like, just go ahead and, like, just tune out for, like, a couple of seconds, because you ain't gonna like what I'm gonna have to say, but it's the truth. Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, let's be honest, Slicks. The majority of women are delusional. I'm sorry. That's just facts. It's delusion, right? If you can sit there and say that, like, oh, you know, I want a man that's 6 foot tall and, like, makes 6 figures and, like, is super handsome or whatever, but you look like a fucking orc, right? From Lord of the Rings, you look like a fucking orc, you're delusional. Women don't operate in the same way that men operate, alright? Men operate based on facts. Ultra checks his stream report, negative 45 followers. Well, damn, apparently I am a ladies' man then, because that would be the majority of my followers. Apparently. Apparently. Go Ultra. But yeah, no, see, that's the thing, is men insane in the membrane. But yeah, men operate based on logic and like by what is actually happening. So, for example, I don't know. Men will look at they'll look at a piece of property, right? And they'll be like, "Oh, that's nice. You know, I can go ahead and like build out like this or whatever and like this will look cool if I do this, you know, to, you know, make the property look better." Women will look at it and will go, you know what? It would be better if it was like this, you know, like, and it's just like, I don't know. If you had like a horse stable or something, but it's just like a regular house, you know. They tend to look at things on how, you know, like how they would like it to be or how it could be rather than like how it actually like could be, if that makes sense. Men will look at it and will go, well, you know, I can go ahead and I can like add a garden, right? I can redo the roof. You know, I can go ahead and like repaint the house, you know, because the old paint is like chipping and gone, you know. Like that's the kind of things men will do in comparison to women. I think I lost 10 pounds after having surgery. Wow, I might need to have surgery. Hashtag slicks on Ozempic. But another like good example of this. Is this a candy floss? Yes. Get in my bucket! There we go. Another pretty big difference is that men like to fix problems, whereas women just want emotional feely bits, if that makes sense. So, you know, women will like, I don't know, they'll be stressed out about debt, right? That they're in debt, right? And they'll just want like a hug or like, oh girl, I'm so sorry, you know, like it shouldn't be like that. Whereas men will be like, all right, well, here's what we can cut out of the budget. You know, here's what we can do to like make things more affordable. So it's just fundamental like differences, you know. That I would say encourage the diagnosis that I'm giving, if that makes sense. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one I need! Oh. Alright, cool. Now I need just... Da dun 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 da 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 dun 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 da dun dun dun. Ah! Dun da 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 dun 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 dun. Wait, what do you mean no? Love me, damn you! Ah! Alright, cool. Alright, actually, what am I doing? Hop on to the bitch. Hop on to the bitch. Yes! They see me rolling. They hatin'. You can go into the water now? You are such a piece of shit. I fucking hate you. Alright, cool. Ah! Alright. Oh, shit. I was about to say we're out of here, but then I found you. Get in my bucket. Alright, now we're out of here. Dun 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 dun. See ya, chump. We may have to go back and make sure that all of those items are destroyed, but whatever. Ah, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. If I was subbed, I would spam that emote for you. Aw, thank you. Well, the fact that you're doing it in your heart, you can always use your points to redeem, unlock a free emote. So I mean, you could do that. There we go, I've got my infinity stones. They see me rolling. They hatin'. Can't unlock. Oh, that's lame. Excuse me, folks. I'm gonna need you to back away. You tried, sucker. Oh, these guys all need a little bit of health. You know what? I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some pufferfish. Oh, I can go ahead and just throw it on the ground. Yeah, remember that? Remember when that was a meme? And I threw it on the ground. Everyone loved that meme. Was that even a meme? Was that before memes were like a thing? Dankest of memes? Okay, looks like the trident despawned, but this is still here. So we gotta grab that. I think there might be like a pufferfish out here or something. No, it doesn't. It looks like the waters are actually pretty clean. See, kids, pollution is okay because it'll disappear after about 5 minutes. I feel like there would be some people that would be more upset about me saying that than like all of the shit that I've said earlier. I can't believe you told kids to start polluting. You made that a good thing. That's bad. Where are you gonna live after you pollute the earth? There's only one earth. I can already hear it. You know what? Talk to Elon. Elon's gonna get us another Earth. Ah! 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 Stop it! Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Okay. Alright. You're okay, right? How about you? You're not okay. Stop. Stop! 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 Get in the water! What are you doing? Stop! Stop it! Get in the water, you freak! I don't give a shit if they want to leave. They're my slaves, okay? You fucking retard. Now we gotta go ahead and do this shit all over again. Whoa, yeah, they are my slaves. Look at them. I can't actually believe he just did that. I literally can't. I actually can't believe he just, like, was like, oh, you have all of the Nautiluses? Congratulations. I'm going to go commit suicide now. So have fun. For literally no reason. Oh, I'm sure that's a dank clip, I'm sure. 100% Snoop Dogg certified dank. A 1000%, yes. Excellent. Yeah, I ran out of clips. Like, there have been some clippable moments, but I just keep forgetting about it. No, I need more Nautilus, is what I need. I need less dolphins. I need the zombie Nautilus. Thank you! Here we go. Hopefully you're not retarded. Yo. No. Get out of the kelp. Oh, I don't have a pufferfish. Okay, alright. What am I gonna do about this? Because this is like an issue. Yeah, eat shit and die, buddy. Eat shit and die. Alright. This is the only idea I've got. Can you fuck off? Eat a big fat sloppy dick, okay? Okay, cool. This is the best idea I've got. There you go. You wanted the smoke so badly. There you go. You got it. Does it feel good? Are you happy? You're fuck... You have got to be fucking shitting me. Leave me alone. I guess we just gotta leave, because these guys are gonna be fucking obnoxious. I really don't like the fact that we're just gonna leave my ender chest and shulker box down there, but... fine, whatever. Oh boy, this is... That means there's probably an axolotl around here. Yes. You know what? Let me kill this thing. This thing is a menace. It's just going to continue to kill fish and leave items, which is essentially a lag farm. Unnecessary. Oh, this is so annoying. I really wish I had had a bucket of pufferfish on me before finding this guy. Oh wow, there was another one right there. The coral one is really rare, so I feel like we might need to make a better, like, space for it. Well, something is dying somewhere. Here we go. Okay, can I see, please? Thank you. Oh, you spawned a trident guy before a pufferfish. You're disgusting. Oh, I will take you, though. Oh, here we go. Now we've got all the pufferfish. It's not enough. Okay, alright. You sack of shit. Got a big fat dick for you to eat. Yeah, just don't alert your trident friend that I'm here. That will be cool. Alright, I gotta breathe. Because someone doesn't just want to go ahead and be tamed. You're kidding. You are going to make this as uncomfortable and difficult for me as possible. Okay, cool. Now, eat this and you'll be good. Yes, okay, cool. That'll work. There we go. Picked up the lead. And we're on. It's working on a DLC and it's not... Oh, I gotcha. Gonna be honest with you, I didn't like Silk Song as much as Hollow Knight. Not even close. Like, I was just kind of thinking about that. Like, I don't know if I'd want to go back and, like, replay the game. I had to go onto YouTube to watch my reaction. Nice. Yo, fuck you, dolphin. And fuck you, whale. Yeah, the ending was insane. It was really cool. No, no, you stupid sack of shit. Fuck you! Fuck you! I don't even care. I don't even care about you. No! There's already a working mod on PC that lets you play as the knight, as Hornet, like dual protagonist type of thing. Oh, that's cool. Now just stay in the water this time, But there they are. I've got them all. Now I just gotta go ahead and find wherever the fuck I left my ender chest under the water. No, don't. There it is. I guess I lost a lead, whatever. Not the biggest deal. Damn it. Oh, I'm so done with y'all. Here, you have fun. I don't want to go in the water again. Nuke 'em. I wish I could. There we go. We've got them all. We've got the really difficult one to get, the moderately difficult one to get, and the really easy one. Wow. Wow. So I guess the only thing that's left here, I mean, I guess we could make netherite horse armor if we wanted to, but I don't know why we would want to. And we can also find Nautilus armor. Actually, we should go find Nautilus armor. We probably should do that. That would be nice. Until we can find a more permanent spot for them. I guess I should probably sort the fish first, because we've got so many fucking fish that it's a little retarded. Alright? Like, just so many fucking fish. I should probably organize them, though. Like, just start with, like, the snoopers or whatever. Ah, the water bucket, my favorite fish. You're fucking kidding me. There's a snooper. Snooper. What is my favorite fish? In Minecraft or just in general? In Minecraft and I guess to eat IRL. I mean, I don't know. There's a few cool looking fish in Minecraft, but I wouldn't know them, like what they're called off the top of my head. As for favorite fish to eat in real life, I'm gonna say a cow. Delicious, yes. Because as we know, everything is in fact a fish. Oh yeah, do you want me to also... One of my favorite cuts to get was flank steak before they upped the price to space for no reason. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, it's not for no reason. It's all economics. It's all economics. Well, economics can suck my balls. Well, you know what? No, economics is what makes the world go round. You know who you should say can suck my balls is liberal policies. And liberals in general that push said liberal policies. That's what makes economics... Or, I mean, I guess that's what makes everything expensive. We could take everything and slash the cost by 20% at least. To what end, though? Like, I mean... Sure, you could do that. You could go ahead and you can say, alright, everyone has to slash their prices by 20%, but don't be surprised when people stop selling those things. That's not the way it works. That's a Democrat take. What we need to do is slash fucking taxes and regulations. When you slash, I mean, if we're getting paid the same, wouldn't it work? No, it wouldn't work because we wouldn't all be getting paid the same. That's a fallacy there. People will get laid off. People get fired, people won't get hired. Yeah. That's why minimum wage laws are fucking stupid and we need to get... Okay, abolish taxes. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking, Slicks. We had another snooper? Okay. Now you're thinking. Yeah, so you cut taxes to such a low level by getting rid of government benefits and government programs and just stupid shit that the government should not be doing that it's currently doing. And yeah, I don't want my tax money on stupid stuff. I don't always. I want anyways. Yes, exactly. But also if you just get rid of regulations. The fuck did you just read? I corrected myself. I'm trying to focus on shit and read. It's a little difficult. But yeah, so for example, you want the prices of medical shit to go down? Well, here's an idea for you. Why don't we get rid of licensing for doctors? Meaning, if you want to be a doctor right now, you can go be a doctor right now. What'll that do? Well, allow me to explain. So, if you get rid of licensing for doctors, that means more people can enter the field, which means you have more doctors. If you have more of anything, basic economics will tell you that the price will go down. High supply equals lower cost. Lower supply equals higher cost. It's very simple. So, you're going to have... I would say I agree with Milton Friedman when he says that there should be certification, right? And the difference between certification and licensure is that you have to have a license in order to practice medicine, or you'll go to jail. You do not need a certification to practice license, but if you to practice medicine. But if you have one, it reflects very well upon you. Yeah, so essentially there are gonna be people who will be like, you know what? I don't want some dude who hasn't, like, you know, met requirements set in place. You know, I don't want a non-licensed or a certified doctor. I don't want a non-certified doctor, right? And that's cool. They can go ahead, they've got every right to not pick that. But if I am struggling for money and I'm like, you know, I can go ahead and, like, get this guy and he's going to be way cheaper because he doesn't have a license, you know, I should be allowed to do that. The government shouldn't tell me or the person who is, like, not allowed to practice because he doesn't have a license that, you know, he can't engage in that field. Does that make sense? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? And honestly, I mean, it's kind of a fallacy to say so, but, like, most malpractice suits are by people who have licenses. So it's like, is it really that unsafe? Yeah, is it really that unsafe to, like, to not have a license? That's just my butt. Guess how much my tonsillectomy cost? Too much? That's my final answer. $1,322. Yeah. That's what happens when you don't have free markets. Hate to tell you that, bud, but that's what happens when you don't have free markets. And there's so many people out there, free markets don't do anything. It's like, but free markets do. It makes everything cheaper. We have a pufferfish over here now? What the fuck? Wait, there was a bunch of new dudes over here. Where did they all go? That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Alright, whatever. let's get rid of the... We got like 2 snoopers here. Red and orange. That's well, red and gray, actually. Oh yeah, here's the gray. Here's the gray. Gray lime. Nice. Oh, it's red, orange. Whoops. You're back. Nice. But yeah, no. If we had free markets, yeah, your surgery would not have cost that much. Depending, well, no, not even if you went to someone who wasn't necessarily licensed. You could have gone to someone who's licensed and it still would have cost less. Because there just being more doctors in the market means that people have to compete with those unlicensed doctors. So sure, like the finest of the fine doctors, it'll still be expensive, but like mid-range doctors, you know, who are, we'll say certified, would have to lower their costs. That's just the way it works. Wow, we're getting a bunch of new fish. This is awesome. I think we've only had one old fish. That is so hot. Ah, this is an old one. Sag. Aw, I jinxed it. I'm such a butthole. Oh man, I can't wait till we catch them all, you know. It's gonna be a pretty epic day. Oh, that's actually a cool fish. Let me go ahead and throw it in here. Where I keep all of the cool tropical fish. You know what, since we're here, you get to live too, even though you're kind of a meh looking fish. I could eat some sushi. Ew. Sorry, you know, raw fish. No, I do not like sushi. Yeah, raw fish wrapped in seaweed just never did it for me. Never did it for me. Wow, we've got lots of Bettys. That's crazy. Another Betty. Holy shit. Well, it's more than that. Also, some the rolls are freaking delicious. No, it essentially is seaweed, raw fish wrapped in seaweed. Took them to a good place. Yeah, no, I'm alright. I'm alright. Miss me with that fishy nonsense. Teal and brown. Oh? Whoa, Brown Betty. Whoa, 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 Brown Betty. Bam ba dam, whoa, Brown Betty. Bam ba dam, whoa, Brown Betty. Bam ba dam. Brown Betty had a child. Bam ba dam, a damn child gone wild. Bam ba dam. Yes. Well, it's Black Betty, but, you know, we're not gonna get Black Betty now, are we? Aw, we've got a Rose Betty. That's a new one. Blue Plum. Epic. Execute Order 66. Plum and magenta. Sag. No, that is literally not what I told you to do. Magenta green. There we go. Well, you know what? Eventually soon I'll have my infinity stones of fish. I'll do my Pokemon thing, you know, gotta catch them all. Ah! Hey. Hey! You get back in there and die like a man. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, we gotta catch 'em all. Like those Pokemans. You know, I'm gonna say something that's gonna trigger, like, a lot of people, and I don't care. I have never once played a Pokemon game in my entire life. Never once. Not even so much for, like, a second, you know? Haven't even looked at one sideways. You don't seem like a Nintendo dude anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, no. I am a Nintendo dude. I played a lot of Super Mario. I love Donkey Kong Country Returns. I guess Mario Kart is Mario. The Nintendo Wii is the greatest console that has ever been made. Nope, never played a Zelda game either. I don't know what's wrong with you then. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Stop! This thing keeps flipping the fuck out. I mean, I'm not against playing a Zelda game. I'm a little bit against playing a Pokemon game, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, I don't know. If I had it, I guess I would play it, but I don't, and I'm not looking to buy one, so I'm not. Let me sleep. Emulate it. I'm wet. I don't think my laptop would handle that. Gross. Gross. Computer stuff. Gross. Oh, nice. We've got the Dashers. And Dancers and Prancers and Vixens. Is it bad that I probably couldn't name any of the other reindeer, and for whatever reason I just remember the very first part? I mean, I guess Rudolph, obviously. But I don't think that really counts, because like everyone knows. He's like the main character. There's native PC ports for Ocarina of Time. It's so good. I mean, I'm not doubting you, but I don't see that happening. I don't bloody see it. Silver and teal. Really? And what, is it gonna like fucking pop up like, oh, there are hot singles in your area waiting to meet you. Oh my gosh. No, so it's just gonna like install like 50 megabytes of like porn onto my computer and like viruses and shit. But that's also why you should get the PyBlock extension. You're speaking French, man. Parlez-vous français? Oui? Mon papel ultra? Well, if I had any French fans, I don't anymore. Soy estoy diciendo para que juegues Leyenda de Zelda. Oh, Slicks is so impressed. He knows I totally nailed that. with perfect pronunciation. He probably got transported back to Mexico for a little bit because he was like, shit. That was just perfect. See? He says I nailed it. How'd you know? Oh, because I'm Mr. Worldwide, of course. I mean, did you not hear my French earlier? You know, fun fact. This is a little bit of ultra lore for you. It's not super interesting or anything, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I always really wanted to learn French. I just never really did. Like I know some words, but like not enough to carry on a conversation or anything. Impressive, most impressive. Um, yeah, like, and I'm not gonna lie, that dream kind of died when I got to France and was like, wow, this place is a shithole. Well, you know what? Paris in particular is a shithole. Um, I mean, there are parts of France that are gorgeous, but like also, ew, I would never want to go back to France. Never. Never, 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 never. I don't get why people love France so much. It's like it's not great. It's not great. Especially Paris. Like I said, I don't understand it. I had some very mean Frenchmen yell at me because I didn't know how to speak French, right? And I was just trying to buy a bottle of water. And I was paying in card too. It wasn't like, I was like fucking up the wrong amount or whatever. But I mean even that is like if I was giving him like euros, like un, deux, trois. Like I can figure out the numbers, Um croissant. Um croissant. Yeah. Um but instead of like trying to help me figure out what the fuck he was saying, like maybe trying another way, maybe trying to use some broken English or whatever. Um he just started yelling at me louder in French and just as fast, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're saying. Okay, I understand, like, if I was moving to France or whatever, and, like, I didn't know how to speak French, like, yeah, fuck me, I'm a fucking dumb fuck, alright? It's the same shit people who move to America and don't know how to speak any English, like, yeah, no, you're a moron, alright? But, like, I'm not moving to France, I am visiting. I am visiting. What, you think I'm gonna go ahead and fucking learn your entire fucking language for like a fucking week here? Suck my nuts. Alright? At least you've been. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, haven't been to Europe. That's a shame. That's a real shame, man, because like Europe is never gonna be Europe again. So it's a shame you didn't get to see it while it was still like kind of Europe. But yeah. Did you go to the UK and have beans on toast? I did not have beans on toast. I did have the English breakfast, though. And the Irish breakfast. Which I feel like is a bigger deal to them than, like, beans on toast, honestly. Was it good? Oh, it was delicious, man. I got the English or the Irish breakfast. Every opportunity I got to have it. It was just, it's so good. They also like to give us a lot of shit as, like, Americans for, like, eating a lot. But it's like, brother, the English and Irish breakfasts are, like, massive. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you eat just as much. Like, stop it. Because apparently food in the UK is superior to US food, and with things like beans on toast, I disagree. Who the fuck is... Get that EU propaganda the fuck out of my stream right now. Get that EU propaganda the fuck out of my stream. No. No. No European food is superior to American food. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You can have opinions, even if they're wrong, alright? You can have opinions even if they're wrong. Which they objectively are. I'm not saying it's true. British people say that. Well, British people have a lot of wrong opinions, and that's another one of them, okay? That's another one of their wrong opinions, alright? They also like to think that people should be thrown in jail for memes, okay? I don't take them too seriously, and neither should you. No, they're just objectively incorrect there. What? What do you mean, what? Yeah, they're just objectively wrong. For memes? Yes. Oh, yeah. You haven't seen that? You haven't seen that whole ordeal? Where people are getting thrown in jail for memes? Okay. Yeah, people are being thrown in jail for memes in the EU and the UK. There's also a story, I kind of want to tell it, but it involves one of those no-no words that you're not supposed to say. Fuck it, I'll say it anyway. I don't care. So this woman, right? She had gotten raped, right? She had gotten raped by this dude. And she was ranting with one of her friends, I guess, or someone, like, in a private text message. And she called the dude a fag, right? Which is just something they say in the UK. It's not even supposed to be, like, a slur for, like, gay people. Like, they just go around and they say it all the time, okay? Not a big deal. This person went and called the cops, showed them the text messages, and this lady spent more time in jail because she called the dude a fag than the dude who raped her. Doesn't that mean... yes. Yeah, no, yeah. So, they... Look. It can be used in a lot of ways over there, alright? A fag can mean a cigarette. It can just mean, like, you know, like... It can be, like, kind of their equivalent of retard. How we use the word retard here. Like, it can kind of be used like that. Again, it's not supposed to be, like, the way that we would think of it here in America. Like, if you were to call somebody that in America, we would assume that, you know... You're using a slur for gay people, but that's just not... Again, it's a different culture than ours, so they use it a little bit differently. I mean, sure, you could use it as a slur for gay people over in the UK. I'm not saying you can't. But I'm just saying that, like, when they tend to use it, you know, it's like the way Australia would call each other cunts, essentially, you know. It's kind of like that, if that makes sense, you know. It's like, I don't know. So you're not saying you can't, you're saying you should. What? I'm very confused. I need you to elaborate what the fuck you just said. I'm not gonna say. If you're, are you saying that I'm saying that you should go and call people fags? Is that what you're getting at? I'm not going to tell you not to say any word, and I'm not going to tell you to say any word. You have this little amazing thing here in America called freedom of speech, and you can use that however you see fit. That is what I'm going to say, because that is the correct answer, the objectively correct answer to give. Anything less would be fascist. Then I will say that I hate taxes. Well, you know what? I say that's a really good use of your free speech. I would say that's a really, really good use of your free speech. Saying that you hate taxes. You know what else would be a really good use of your free speech? Saying that there needs to be guardrails put on. I saw some bull or whatever that they're trying to make it so you have less money. So if you make less money, you have to pay more taxes. I don't think that's accurate. Honestly, you know what it should be? It should be that everyone pays the exact same fucking amount in taxes. Period. Whether you make $1 billion or whether you make $2, we all make the same amount in taxes. Must have been a state thing. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. And I know a lot of people are going to get really butthurt about that, you know, if they heard me say that. Like, the billionaires need to pay more taxes. Like, oh no, someone made $1 billion because they, like, invested their money into something and did something to stimulate the economy? Oh no, we should really punish them for doing that. Oh no, they stimulated the economy and created economic growth and gave jobs to people. Oh no. What monsters. Like, I don't understand the billionaire hate. I really don't. I'm not saying that, like, I think everything that billionaires do is just wonderful and great and that they're all amazing people. I'm not saying that. But, like, just hating someone because they have a lot of money, no. The problem is, you'll say, this is the thing, you'll say that they're greedy. You'll say that they're greedy, right? But no. You're greedy. Just consider that. Consider that. I hate this person because they're a billionaire. So you're jealous of them, essentially. You're jealous that they have money and you don't. You're greedy. You're just as greedy as them. That's part of the reason I don't subscribe. Do this whole hating billionaires culture. I don't subscribe to it. I'm getting an ad for Krusty Krab. What? Meal from Burger King? Oh wow, you missed a really good part of my rant here, Slicks. I was talking about how people hate billionaires. The Krusty Krab. Oh, Krusty Krab. Okay, I was gonna say, what is a Krusty Krab? At first, I thought it was like supposed to be Krispy Kreme or something, and then I saw burgers, and I was like, what? But yeah, no, I had this whole rant on billionaires that you missed, and it's like people want to talk about how much they hate billionaires, but it's like, let's be honest here. You hate them because you're greedy. You want what they have. You want their money. You're jealous that they have money and you don't. It's that simple. That's not greed then, that's envy. It's both, though. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It is envy, but it's also greed. Because it's like, you 100% would want that money and would 100% keep it for yourself. And, you know, I'm sick of people acting like if they went out and made a bunch of money, right? Or you know what? Even if they went out and won the fucking lottery, right? If they went out and won the fucking lottery, I'm sick of them pretending like they wouldn't be greedy fucks. Like, I'm just sick of that, you know? It's like, you're a fraud. Like, we all know. No one with an IQ above fucking room temperature believes you when you act like you would be different or whatever. Or that you don't want that. I'm sorry. You know. If you have billionaires on your mind, like, all the time, no one believes you when you say that you don't want that kind of money. Like, even myself, I say that, like, you know, I don't really care about that kind of money, you know? I don't care about it. But am I gonna sit here and pretend like if I got that kind of money, like I wouldn't be really happy about it? No, of course not. Because I'm not retarded, alright? I'm not retarded. And not only am I not retarded, I'm honest. And that's the thing about all of these fucking leftoid losers, is they're not honest. Like, and they just, if it wasn't for double standards, they wouldn't have no standards at all. You know? Like, you take a look at all of these billionaires. The majority of billionaires are Democrats, are leftists, alright? But they just want to ignore that. If I won the lottery, I'd pay my debts and put the rest in a savings account. Then, after paying taxes, I'll buy a house. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not a bad idea. I'd buy property, is what I'd do with it. I'd buy property. You know, make like an apartment complex or something like that. 'Cause that's how you make money. Ugh. Is real estate. Or like even Donald Trump. Like, people like to go and shit on Donald Trump because, oh, Trump is a billionaire. And it's like, first of all, like, maybe I'd buy a house and an apartment or just another house and rent it out. Yeah, no, buy as much property as you can. Property is where the money is at. But yeah, people want to like shit on Trump because he's like a billionaire. And it's like, oh, because he went and invested his money and like took a risk. Oh no, he took a risk with his money and it paid off. Oh no. So, I'd rent it out fairly. None of this 5K a month bullshit. But that's the thing, though, is you say that. You say that. And I'm not saying that, like, you would instantly become, like, super greedy or whatever. But what I'm saying here is you would find out more honestly what it takes to run an apartment complex. You would understand the expenses and the risks and everything that goes along with owning an apartment building, right? You would understand that. So while you might not want to rent it out for that much because you'd want to make it fair, you might unfortunately find out that's just not feasible. And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand about economics. It needs to be feasible, right? It needs to be feasible for you to make money, because if you're not making money, what is the point of you doing anything? Exactly. Yes, and that's why you would make money, Slicks. It's that is my entire thing. Free markets. Because you know what people would do if they saw that you were like, if let's say that you somehow managed to make rent, we'll say $300 a month for a decent apartment, right? And everyone else is selling it for 5K. Where the fuck do you think people are gonna want to go and live? It's so obvious, but people are just so stupid is the problem. They're just so stupid. Like, you know what? I don't really want to dunk on him, but I'm gonna kind of dunk on my boss. He talks all the time about all these greedy people, and it's like, it's got to be feasible for them to do. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna be 80% off. I'm just throwing out numbers, Slicks, to prove a point. I'm just throwing out numbers to prove a point. I'm saying, well, then again, that's the thing, is no one would do that. That's the thing. Just getting back to what my boss is saying, he's always talking about like these greedy people, and it's like, you would be one of them. First of all, you would be one of them. No one wants. We're all. My rent is like $1,350 a month. Maybe I could make it like 900,000. The place I live isn't worth that much. But that's a matter of perspective. That's a matter of perspective. Is it worth that much? Is a matter of perspective. To you, it's not worth that much. But yet, it is worth that much. Because if it wasn't worth that much, you wouldn't be living there. My perspective on this is correct. Well, it's not. It's clearly not. Your perspective is wrong. Because again, if it wasn't worth that much, you wouldn't be living there. I'm just saying. That's the way it works. But yeah, like I said, my boss just loves to talk about all of these greedy people, and it's like, first of all, you'd be one of them. Second of all, you don't know what kind of risk and what kind of money they are putting into all of this, all of their businesses or whatever. Like, you don't know. You think you know. That's another thing about my boss. He very confidently, very, very confidently say something that's objectively incorrect. And then try to make you feel dumb for disagreeing. He is very guilty of that. But yeah, economics is a very... It's both simple and complex once you understand it. And again, I just don't believe in corporate greed like that anymore. I just don't. Because again, if people want to make money, they don't want to sell things super expensive. They don't want to make things super expensive. You could be like, oh, well, they're all colluding to make it that expensive. And it's like, well, all right, well, what you're describing is a cartel, which is illegal by the Sherman antitrust laws. That's illegal. So if you can prove that, they're going to jail. Bottom line is inflation caused this. No. Yes and no. What caused it is government spending. Government spending caused it. Because the Federal Reserve caused it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not entirely wrong there, but the more correct answer is government spending. JP Morgan caused it. No. I mean, don't get me wrong, JP Morgan was a total piece of shit. Total piece of shit. You're not gonna find me defending JP Morgan, like, ever. But I mean, considering he's been dead for how long now? Well, I mean, I guess you could make the argument that he was the one that put the Federal Reserve, or kind of like came up with the Federal Reserve System. So, I mean, I guess technically, if we want to get real technical about it, you could blame him and it would be accurate. But I mean, technically, we do, this is a big turn for me, which is, and it makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. But we do technically need the Federal Reserve System. A lot of people say, oh, we need to, like, gut the Fed, we need to kill the Fed, you know? And it's like, I understand where you're coming from, but we do technically need it because we can't have a gold standard, because gold standard is just not feasible. Because when you link your money to a certain commodity, we'll say, there's only so much of said commodity, if that makes sense. We constantly need more money in the economy, but we can only pull so much gold up out of the ground. So we do need the Federal Reserve System, but what we need is a way to tie the hands of the Federal Reserve System so that they're on a, so that their hands are tied, essentially, and they have to operate based on predictable rules that are favorable to the economy rather than them trying to guess, if that makes sense, right? So I really liked, again, you can tell I'm a big Thomas Sowell, I'm a big Milton Friedman guy, okay? Milton Friedman suggested the idea of Morgan Freeman. No, Milton Friedman. Not old black guy with an amazing voice. We're talking old bald Jewish guy with a voice I've only ever heard once before. Definitely not as good as Morgan Freeman's voice, though. Not even close. But yeah, no, what you essentially do is you tie the hands of the Fed, because the market is all about predictability. Old bald Jewish guy with an unrecognizable voice nor memorable voice. Well, he didn't need a memorable voice. He needed good ideas, and he had so many of them. His ideas are so good that we actually changed the system that we used to use his ideas, essentially. We used to have a pegged exchange rate system. So that means, like, everything would be pegged to the United States dollar, if that makes sense, right? Oh, is that sky and this one's silver? Whoops. So that means, like, our dollar would, like, help everyone figure out how much theirs is worth on the international market, right? The only issue with that is sometimes to keep that system, it would require us to damage our economy, essentially, to keep the exchange rate correct, if that makes sense. So, like, if we needed to raise the rates, right, in our economy, we might have to lower the rates to keep the pegged exchange system correct, okay? So it was just a mess. So Milton Friedman came up with the idea, well, how about instead of pegging our currency, why don't we make it to where it's just free markets that dictate how much a currency is worth? So if the United States exports more than it imports, it's going to be worth a lot of money. If it imports more than it exports, then it's going to be worth less. And the market, like I said, will dictate that. So it's the floating exchange rate system. I hope you're finding all of this economic talk very interesting. I find it to be quite interesting. Like I said, I kind of understand the world a little differently now. Like, again, corporate greed just doesn't make sense when you understand economics. Because, like, sure, they could be greedy. They could try ripping you off, like, really badly. The only issue with that is if they do, then who's going to buy their shit? Because there'll be other people that won't want to do that. That won't want to rip people off. And on top of that, even if they want to make as much money as possible, right? If they're like the greediest they can possibly be, they're not going to put their prices up super high, because if they do that, then there's going to be less people who are going to buy it. It's just an economic principle that people buy less at higher prices and buy more at lower prices. It's just objective, you know? Enter all of the libtards screaming and crying because I went in and brought up an economic principle that just makes sense. But they're all colluding to keep The price is up high. Okay. Then go ahead and hit them with the Sherman Antitrust Act. Okay? Prove it. Prove it. It should be, if what you're saying is true, it should be very easy to prove. And then once you do prove it, like I said, you hit them with the Sherman Antitrust Act. Because that is a cartel, which is illegal. So do it. But they won't, because the problem is, one, it's a lot of work, and two, it won't help them politically. They don't care. Joshy is streaming too? Awesome. Oh, Christmas fish, you're going to asphyxiate now. Can't believe it's almost Christmas. It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's always a great time to... Excuse me. It's always a great time to celebrate Jesus. Like it's supposed to be snowing. No, it's not. It never snows. It's because you're on the equator. No. I'm north of the equator. Barely. Not by much. Fair. Fair. It isn't by much, but... Still saying that I'm on the equator is not correct. Maybe if I lived in, like, I don't know, like Haiti or something, or like Cuba. Close enough, but no cigar. But no cigar. Alright, we almost got rid of all of these fucking fish. That's incredible. Holy crap, I was just thinking the other day, you, G, me, Otto, Joshy, DJ could play something like Jackbox. What is Jackbox? Well, I still want to do the Amoga stream. Like, I'm telling you right now, it would be some dank content. It would be some incredibly dank content. And you know I'm all about that dank content. Did you see North Dakota State got knocked out of the FBS championship? Like, first round? Like, that shit was crazy. Like, they win that shit almost every year. And they're out first round this year. My stomach has been getting upset. Give me a sec on that. I gotta catch this fish. My stomach's been getting us from taking ibuprofen and Tylenol for 2 weeks. Oh no, you're taking the autism pill. Oh no, Slicks is gonna have the tism, guys. He's gonna have the tism. He's gonna have aughts. RIP. Well, it's not the Tylenol brand, so you're gonna get super autism. Okay. Slicks is gonna be more autistic than Elon Musk. It's just generic acetaminophen. Yeah, you're gonna be more autistic than Elon Musk. And that guy's pretty autistic. But if you're lucky, that means that you're gonna be a genius, though. Whoa, yeah, I know, right? You're gonna be a genius. You're gonna have super autism. I feel like this has been an especially non-PC episode. I don't know what's gotten into me. That you don't know what PC is? Like, politically correct. You mean rated R content. Not rated R. I haven't used any hard R's. I just feel like I should just throw that joke in there. Just, you know. Just because we're already on this stretch. We might as well make it a fun episode, right? Yeah, I'm not Nick Fuentes. I'm not saying the N-word, okay? We're on the road to rated X. Well, I'd have to take my pants off for that. I like you, Slicks, but I don't like you that much. I know, you're a little disappointed. You want me to take my pants off and dance around a little, but... Sorry, not even for you, Slicks. Not even for you. Gonna have to pass on that one for the next eternity. So he says. My Clanka, my Clanka. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna have to ask that you stop undressing me with your eyes slicks, you know? My motherfucking Clanka. Alright, soon we're gonna do something different. I know, this fish sorting episode has been like so interesting, just watching me sort all of these fish. But like, we're gonna do something a little different, I know. Guys, stop crying, I know. I know, you're so sad. Clanka, 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 you're 200% clanka. That's right. I am 200% Clanka. You want me to start speaking Clanka? You know, I can go ahead and like, the Clankas in Paris. Beep boop bop. Speaking so much Clanka. I saw this pretty hilarious short on YouTube, and it's like when the South gets robots. It's this fucking like, oh, what's his face? Colonel Sanders looking motherfucker, and he's like, "Boy, we've got Clankas down here. This is my house, Clanka." So funny. I might have to send you that video, Slicks. I think you would enjoy it. Well, you know, I should probably actually... Let me go mend all of these fucking random-ass tools. Came across the clip I made the other day when we played Battlefield 2, and we were saying Clanka was racist. Yeah, good times. Good times. Oh, most certainly we should play again, my Clanka. Most definitely. You know, I feel like I want to use the spear more, because the spear is cool. But, like, I don't know, it's just not as fancy and fresh as, you know, just like your regular sword. But is it meta? No, it's not meta because it's not selling my information to the Chinese government. That's a 20 out of 10 joke, if you know, you know. This is what I was gonna do. That's not what I meant, but okay. Otto Butski. I just want to get back to, like... Yo! Did he just hit me? What the fuck? What a freak. Mob kebab! Hey! Yeah, try hitting me, you clanker. That's right, I use the hard R. Clanker. Clanker. There's this meme I saw where it talked about how Star Wars The Clone Wars is gonna be like a rated R show in the future because of, like, it's the first use of the of Clanker. If it gets cancel cultured, I'm gonna be mad. Nah, I don't think anyone really gives a shit about Clanker. Oh, I know why I got hit. It's because some of these Clankers have spears now. Oh yeah, no, I've said that before, like, many a time, that we're gonna have sex bots within our lifetime. That's definitely gonna be a thing. Oh, I don't give a shit. I'll say it all I want. Clanker, 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 clanker. I ain't no clanker lover. Ultra will be among the first one to have one. Wow. I ain't no clanker lover. You think I like clankers? You'll be doing back shots calling her a clanker. Oh my. You know, going back to what we were saying before, like a long time ago, where I was talking about how, like, a lot of women are delusional, that's gonna solve their delusion real fucking quick. I will say that will solve their delusions very, very quickly. Because the majority of men are not gonna put up with stupid delusional shit. Like the whole, like, the house hunter women, if that makes sense, where it's like, oh, well, because if you've ever watched House Hunters before, which I used to a lot, because my grandma loved watching the show, and I'd watch it with her, all these people on House Hunters are like, it's gotta have a pool, and it's gotta be 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, and, beachfront property, but also in the mountains, and room for a horse stable, and shit like that, right? And then they'll walk into something, they'll find the one house that meets all of their like needs, right? And or wants, and they'll be like, oh, well, I don't know, I don't really like the paint on the inside of this room, and like, so that's what I mean when I say these house hunter women that are like, oh, well, he's got to be 6 foot tall, and he's got to like be fit, and he's got to like he's got to be strong, but he's got to be sensitive, and he's got to have a 20-foot wiener, and like all of this shit. Those house hunter women will become extinct. Because again, why is any man gonna put up with that delusion when he can, like I said, have sex with a clanker? It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. And I mean, you can say whatever you want about that take, but it's true. It's true. It just is. Have sex with it? Yes, I've said this multiple times. There will be sex bots within our lifetime. It's a thing. It is going to be a thing. I promise. Sorry, I was clipping something. Was it me talking about house hunter women? But yeah, I mean... No. Oh, wow. Okay, you might have missed something that was even more clip-worthy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through it all, but basically I said that these house hunter women will become extinct because who's gonna put up with that delusion of like, oh, he's gotta be this, and this, when you can just have sex with a clanker. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. So, yeah. I do enjoy sticking my spear in this hole, Winky Face. This is really cool. Well, you know what's weird? I've only seen women robots. They look real, but at the same time fake, like it's AI generated or something. Yeah, why do you think that is, Slicks? Why do you think you only see women robots? You know why? You know why? Because they want to get it right so that they can make sex bots. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's going to be a thing. I mean, it makes sense. I know it makes sense. I wouldn't say it if it didn't. I'm not disagreeing, it probably will be. Now, I'd say you can take that to the bank. You'll be among the first ones. Why are you pegging me as such a clanker lover? I'm just saying. Wow, alright. Just looking out for my homie. Is that what you're calling it? Okay, alright. You can program her to be a vinyl lover like you. Maybe she can do all the disco. Wow. Wow. Question is, why do you want me to be a clanker lover so badly? So you can laugh and be like, ha ha ha, your girlfriend's a clanker. It ain't happening, Jack. It ain't happening. I mean, that'd be funny. I mean, I'm sure it would be funny. Ultra's wife is a clanker, ha ha ha. I ain't dating no clanker. On a serious note, if the opportunity arises, would you date a clanker? Probably not, no. Just doesn't, the idea just doesn't really appeal to me. Because why the fuck would it? I mean, you'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow find a way to, like, make it to where they have, like human eggs. Yo, how messed up would it be if you could get it, if it could get pregnant? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they would be able to actually do that. I'm just saying. I'm throwing that out there right now. Would not be shocked. We've already got artificial insemination. It would essentially be the same thing. We've got test tube babies. I mean, technically the mother of the child would be a clanker. Kind of. It would still be a human egg, of course. I like how you laughed before reading that question. We're having a lot of really weird conversation today. Oh, this is beautiful. You listen to all that? You listening to all of that beautiful, beautiful destruction that's happening? This is the only clanker I love right here is this gold farm. But even then, it's still, I gotta do some, like, improvements to it. What is happening? Instant sub. I mean, yeah, if they watch the video. I don't know, I've gotten a few really nice comments on some of my Minecraft videos. Like, one guy, it was funny, because the video was actually called Showing Off My Clankers. And I'll show you exactly where my clankers are. Yes, the title of the video is called Showing Off My Clankers. And I was showing, I'll show it off here in a minute. I just want to make sure all of this, like, goes through all right. And the dude was like, legendary recommendation pull, like, sub, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. So, I mean, it has happened before. I will say. But then again, I don't see how you could, like, get recommended this video, look at this world, and be like, wow. Like, that's whatever, you know? Like, I don't understand that. Considering just how fucking cool this world really is. Like, if you have any appreciation for Minecraft whatsoever, like, there's no reason that you shouldn't, like, love this world. Especially considering this is Bedrock, too. Like, if it was Java, it would be one thing, but, like, it's not the world, it's the voice behind saying he wouldn't date a clanker even though he might. What I'm saying is I most likely I can't predict the future, brother. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound appealing to me, dating a clanker. That's just what I'm going to say, is it doesn't sound appealing to me. It doesn't sound like a thing I would want to do. Alright, now I can go ahead and show you my clankers. This was the video. I was showing off my clankers here. These are them. We replaced clanker with the N-word during this episode. I just get a clip of Nick Fuentes saying it and, like, just edit it on there. That would be pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. It would be funny. Now take a look at my clankers. They're working as they should, you know. They work for me. And I don't pay him anything. I'm trying not to laugh because it hurts my throat. Whoa, Slicks, you dirty girl. Try to take it easy on the old throat there. Whoa. Bruh. Oh, I forgot I had all of this here. That would have been helpful for last night. Well, when I receive your wedding invite, I won't be surprised if it's to a Clanka. Wow. Well, why would I marry a Clanka? You know? It's literally a clanker. Like, why would I marry a clanker? That's usually what follows dating. Yeah, women. That's usually what follows dating women, not clankers. That would be that sounds like one of those old like 50s or 60s like educational videos, you know? Where it's like, I married a clanker. Maybe you can get the Guinness World's first when you do. I mean, there's already people that are like in love with Chat GPT, so I think I'm already beat, you know? That's different. No, not really. It's just a clanker without a body. It's still a clanker. We're talking a physical clanker, not an internet clanker. But what do you think? What do you think a physical clanker is gonna have? It's gonna have like internet clanker, like AI. What in the hell is happening? Exactly. So technically, it is the same thing. You upload fucking Chat GPT to an Elon clanker, and you know what? There you go. Except for I don't think Elon put all the bits in there, if you get what I'm saying. Didn't leave a little pocket for you if you catch my drift. Sure. I guess you're right. Fair point. You can't have physical sex with a phone. I mean, unless you got a really tiny wiener and you throw it in the headphone jack. So yeah, some liberal has probably out there had clanker sex already, so... Well, damn, that's a really bad spot for y'all to live. Better go back and clip a bunch of this. I don't see it happening. I'm really bad about that, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, if you want to, that would be epic, because I would love Lamo. Yeah, I guess so. Or dare I say clanker. I mean, you know, if you want to go back and upload or like make a bunch of clips from this episode, I'd love that, because again, I'm running out of clips. Damn, we're running out of ocean. That's upsetting. This is upsetting. Is this a dead village? Oh, these are like kind of rare, actually. You don't really see a whole lot of these. Oh, and we certainly haven't been here before. Hello there, gentlemen. You're back? Nice. I was just gonna say, like, if you want to go back and clip a bunch of shit, that would be awesome, and I'd really appreciate that, because I do need more clips. Hello there. Goodbye there. Did clip a couple so far. Nice, nice. That's awesome. Huh? Nice. Yeah, this is cool. Nice little abandoned village. You don't see a whole lot of those. Fairly rare little find here. Ow. Damn it, you gotta die. Well, now we gotta stay here for like 5 minutes, which is annoying. Because we need all that shit to despawn. Is this the one I was already in? No. Okay, cool. Now we can go ahead and get up out of here. Did you see that Netflix bought WB and WB Games? Ew. I thought Trump was trying to get the Paramount to buy them. That's disappointing. Now we get all the LGBT remakes of all of the movies and games that we love so much. Are you kidding? Yeah, no, I can't wait to get, like, gay Lord of the Rings. Oh, boy. 'Cause you know that shit's coming. I hate you. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, that's gonna suck so much balls. Literally. That's all Netflix knows how to do, is take an original thing, but make it gay. Non-binary. It's just Wonder Person. Wonder they them. This film will leave you wondering, what exactly is Wonder Person? Because they themselves don't even know. Trans Batman. Oh no. Stop it. Trans Batman. I'm Batman! They also have the rights to Hogwarts Legacy. Oh boy. Superman fighting for truth, justice, and trans rights. What the fuck even are trans? What is trans rights? You know, I hear people shout. They're gonna say Voldemort is pansexual or something. I don't even know what that means. But like, you know, I hear so many people saying, "Oh, trans rights, trans rights." What the fuck are trans rights? Like, what the fuck is that? Can you give me a definition? Can you tell me what exactly a trans right is? I would like to know. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But like, just what the fuck is it? Like, I mean, yeah, no, you're not wrong there, Slicks. But like, right, bisexual is just gay. I don't know why that's like a thing. I don't get it. Also, bisexual does in fact confirm that there are only two genders, so have fun with that little conundrum there, guys. Have fun with that one. But I just want to know, what the fuck is a trans right? What rights do they have that are, one, specific to trans, and two, are rights they do not already have? That's what I want to know. Someone explain it. Someone explain it. Exactly. You don't know, I don't know. I don't think they know. I think they just like the sound of it. Why? Because, you know what? They thought that, like, it sounded cool when they said, like, civil rights back in the day, you know? Like, wow, you know? They looked at how cool, you know, civil rights were, you know? Like, oh, wow, you know, black people should be treated the same way as everyone else. They saw how cool and, like, obvious that was and, like, how much sense it makes. And they were just like, we want to sound like that. But then they can't actually think, like, what exactly it is that they don't have is the issue. We don't know, but it sounds cool. I know that they don't have any. What, brains? Sense? What? Not enough brain cells. Eh, you're not wrong. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. What can I say? We'll take... This is all the stuff I want, I guess. Sure. Oh, that spooked the shit out of me. Holy fuck. Alright. Okay, it is so hard to figure out. I hate the way that they changed the map. Like, the map used to have, like, it was a pointer, you know? Like, you could tell what direction you were going. And now you just kind of have to guess a little bit. It's so hard. What's so hard, Slicks? My massive cock and fat nuts. I don't know why my fat nuts would be hard, but you know, why not? What in the hell? Oh, here we go. 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 Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, it looks like it should be down here somewhere. That's really inconvenient. So there'll be non-binary robot. Non-binary is not even a thing, alright? It's not a thing. I don't care what people say. It's not a thing. Non-binary means I need attention. Oh, Ultra, stop denying trans people and binary people their existence. And there'll be gay robots and the whole thing is stupid. Oh, so you think that regular sex robots are not stupid. Okay, I got you. I got you. Slicks is out here. Miss Slicks better watch out or she's gonna get replaced by a clanker, apparently. I didn't say clankers are beneath me. Oh, so you're saying they will be beneath you then? Okay, alright, I gotcha. You know, I feel like, you know how people be like, oh, that's, that's like, you didn't say that either. I know you'll have at least one. Wow. It could be in here too. Where the fuck is this piece of shit? Ah, of course, I had to get like the most annoying one possible. Like, it could be just anywhere around here. Slicks, this is so non-binary. That makes no sense. It's pretty funny, though. Bro, yeah, this is so non-binary here. Because, like, this piece of shit literally could be, like, anywhere. I wonder, can you still do X-ray glitches? If you can still do X-ray glitches, I think that's what we're gonna do here, because we're never gonna find this thing. Because it's just so fucked up. Does this work? Is the question. It does appear to work. Okay. Are you having Clanka sex, and that's why your mic muted? Oh, hilarious. No, I was finding out a good way to cheat. I'm not above a little cheating. Alright, here we go. Let's first put down a bed. Now we're gonna want to... Where's the... Oh, I didn't put the crafting table down. We want to make some sticks. I hope this works, because if not, it's gonna be like a waste. Fence gate. Oh, we are gonna need some gravel, actually. Oh, that's water. I don't want water. Actually, maybe I might be able to do this with just... Nah, probably not the best or smartest thing to do. Holy shit! Okay, alright. Put this here. This is not working. Okay, alright. Whatever. I guess we're just gonna... Did all of those... Oh, well, hey, I'm down here now. Fine, whatever. Well, that's dumb. Fuck, where did I... There we go. I guess I'll throw these on the floor, because this will tell me exactly how long I need to wait for all of this shit to despawn. And in the meantime, I can kind of, like, pack up, I guess. $20. Yeah, we gotta wait 20 years for this. Because we gotta make sure everything despawns. So annoying when they fucking put all of this garbage, like, on land. Or put the fucking, the treasure on land. Because, like, it should be, like, right here or something, but... Gentlemen? Yeah, I don't know. It should be here, but it's just not. Holy shit, how many of these motherfuckers are around here? Okay, we're getting closer to everything despawning. I just need these last 4 pieces and it should be good to go after that. Essentially what we're searching for, if I didn't say this already, is the Nautilus armor, which can only be found from the shipwrecks. It's like the one thing in this update that I don't have. And I want to at least get one of the Nautilus armors. Did that just despawn? No. I guess I like that you have to, like, search for it, but at the same time, it's like I kind of wish I could just craft it. Especially considering we're so far out. And it's like I gotta load all of these new chunks to go and find, like, one that has a fucking shipwreck in it. Oh, G is streaming Axiom Verge too. That's sad. I guess I'm gonna miss that. Come on, despawn! Despawn! Oh. Oh. You assholes. Yes, we get it. You're an asshole. Yes, I get it. You're an asshole. We get it. We get it. We get it. I think that should be everything, but... Well, now we're positive because we went down there and got, like, all of that and all of those zombies. How unfortunate. Like, when you need a zombie to pick something up, they never, like, pick it up. But, like, when it would be really annoying and really inconvenient for a zombie to pick something up, they're just like, I got you, fam. No issues, no props. I can pick that up. No, stop, 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 stop. Damn it, I think this is too, like... Well, now we're getting into land. That's annoying. I just want ocean. Stop, 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 come on. Okay, here we go. This looks like it could be an ocean. If it'll ever fucking load. No, this is the opposite of a fucking ocean. No lava? Are you kidding me? Oh, I've got a flint and steel, though, so I can go ahead and, like, burn some stupid shit. You're kidding. Why are you here? There we go. Alright. This looks promising. Lead me out to an ocean. Oh, I think this is an ocean. I think. No, it isn't. Just a very big lake. Typically, oceans are so annoying whenever you're flying places, and it's like, for once, I actually want one. Okay, we're gonna go this way. This has got to connect to one. Stop! Okay, cool. Yes! Perfect. Now don't lead me someplace retarded. We don't need obsidian. We don't want gravel. And you know what? Cool. Now I gotta go ahead and fucking make another pit stop of items. This is so annoying. We should have just been done with this the first time. You know, for as much shit as I give Java, one thing I do really like about it that I wish was an option on Bedrock is... Okay, cool. Is just being able to trim chunks, you know? No. There we go. Well, we're going the wrong way. That's amazing. This is why it was much easier before, when you had the arrow, instead of just getting the arrow, like when you find where you're going. I wish they would do something where, like, you could put, like, the map in your offhand and then, like, use a compass and it would, like, tell you where you're going. Like, that would be helpful. Stop! Oh, damn it! Because this is just so much extra wasted time trying to find this bullshit. Oh, here we go, 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 here we go. And it's under the water. That's so good. Why can I not get a normal fucking buried treasure? He is streaming. He is. Why? Why does this game hate me so much? Okay, alright. We get it, we get it, we get it, okay? Why is it underground, brother? Why? Or underwater. Why is it underwater? It just doesn't make any sense. Why am I getting these stupid fucking treasure maps? He was earlier. Oh, fuck off! Oh my. I just don't know where the fuck this could be. And it makes no sense for it to be here. This is literally not where these should spawn. Finally, and it doesn't have what I want in it. And it doesn't have what I want in it. That chest is a motherfucking clanker chest. Now we gotta sit over here and wait for all that shit to despawn. Because this wanted to be fucking retarded. I'm so irritated, bro. Like, that's just so retarded. They need to, like, make these craftable. Because there's no reason that I'm going around for fucking forever. We've been going around for like an hour just flying looking for shit. We found 2 treasure chests. One of them we couldn't even get, and the other one was underwater. In a game called Minecraft. Nah, my clanka. Well, they want to make things rare, which is like, it's fine, but like... it's just stupid, too. I don't know, I feel like if you wanted to make something rare, make a drop for like the warden, and you've got to kill a warden to like get the drop. Maybe I could use chunk base, that might be a thing, I don't know. Or no, I can't go far, I gotta stay around here. Or all of that shit's not gonna despawn. The only problem is I don't remember what version I need to put into the chunk base for it to work. And this part is just so boring. Just sitting here waiting for shit to despawn. Have a nice day, sir. Oh. Here, I can just do this. Because all of that shit's gone. Well, I think he's streaming on Discord, because for some reason he's just so averse to streaming on Twitch. Oh, this is a rare biome. Wow, the ice spikes biome. Wow. It didn't happen on Twitch. Again, I don't know why he streams on Discord, but doesn't stream on Twitch. Doesn't make sense to me, but... Oh boy, he streamed in Discord, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. I don't get it either. Oh? Oh, and this one's on land too. Why? This is just so retarded. We have not got one normal spawn. Also, where the fuck is this? Why is it, like, sort of opened on the map, but not? That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Wait, it's not on land, I don't think. Oh, it's in the water again. Oh, boy. Oh, and we've still got fucking mining fatigue. Brother, that's so unnecessary. So we just gotta sit here like a jackass. How long does this last? 2 minutes. Oh my. Because we mildly went near an ocean monument. Oh my. Oh my. And it's bad. Like, this is how bad mining fatigue is. It's gonna take us forever. I don't know, actually, let's check. Yes, it's gonna take us forever. There's no point. Okay, spear did nothing there. Cool. The spear is doing nothing. Alright, cool. Love that. Can this go away? Holy shit. Like, it's already annoying enough that, like, we gotta sit here and wait for this mining fatigue to, like, run out, but, like... Just, Okay, here we go, 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 here we go. Okay, so where the fuck is this? This is just so dumb. It's supposed to... They're supposed to spawn on a beach. It's supposed to be on land. He told me. That's how I knew. Yeah, I don't know why he streams on Discord. It's just kind of dumb, but to each his own, I suppose. This is supposed to be on land, buried under sand. And, oh, finally, okay. And we have not got one of those today. You're kidding! This is so stupid. It's Nautilus armor, is what I'm trying to get. And once again, this is everything but Nautilus armor. So that means we get to sit here, fucking throw this on the ground, sit and wait for everything to despawn, and then we can go ahead and try again. Oh boy. It's just so stupid. I don't even necessarily need the Nautilus armor. I just want it because, like, I kind of want one of everything for one, and two, it's just, you know, it's nice to have. It looks like there's a couple of different ways to get them, but it's all essentially the same shit. You can find them in the buried treasure. You can find them in the shipwreck. You can find them fucking in the ocean ruins, which we've only ever found one of those while we've been out, so that just doesn't bode well. This thing just despawned already? Because then I'll feel really good about leaving. You know what? It looks fine. We're just gonna burn it and leave. Oh, well, there we go. Isn't that just nice? Now, if we could just find some ocean ruins or something, maybe that'll be an easier way to get it. I don't know. I hate that this isn't craftable. Like, I'm fine with going out and finding a new mob or something, but shit like this is just stupid. Especially considering how niche it is, you know? And especially for how many chunks I have to fucking load to, like, find it. Is this an ocean ruin? I'm gonna be upset if it isn't. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. It's got suspicious sand, but that's not really what I want. Holy shit. Whatever, we'll grab the tickle stick. We'll do it anyway. No, that's dumb. I don't want that. Oh, a chest. Oh, yes! We'll take it. We'll take it. It's not the level of armor I wanted, but, you know, we'll take it. And a treasure map. Okay. I think this might be the same one we already went to. I think. Oh, go eat a dick, bro. Just leave me alone. Golden nugget. What a waste of life. What a waste of my life. Rest of this is kind of worthless, but whatever. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna call this a success and just go. We got a Nautilus thing. I wanted multiple, but a one will do. Thank you, Slicks. Thank you. we really picked up fucking rotten flesh. Retard. Alright, and then we'll throw this in the water. When that goes away, we can go away. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Where did the flint and steel go? Because that was the thing I threw last. So it's kind of handy that I see that. Did a drowned pick it up? Huh. That's weird. That's really weird. Do you have my flint and steel? Do you know where it went? Well, that's a trident. That's just wonderful. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. That's really bizarre. Not a big deal, but like I just kind of would like to know, you know. Alright, looks good. We're out. Let's see where the fuck it spits us out at. Probably some really horrible location. Oh, it's actually not a bad location. Actually, it's a really good location. Wow. You know, I just want to put this away. There's no reason to have this out. What the fuck? This is a whole fortress we've never even been to before, I don't think. Here we go. We are safe. Looks like we got the weakest version. Of the Nautilus armor. That's a clanker moment. Eh. Better than nothing, I suppose. Ah, much better. What the... Great, I'm gonna have to bone meal that. We're back home. Oh, I put it up. Let's throw this on you. Oh wait, you're not the one I wanted to wear it. Okay. Wanted to throw it on you because you're the rarest. So you should be protected. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go grind out some levels and we're gonna call it an episode. You're serious, okay. Here, we don't need this. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna call it an episode. Thanks for watching, Sledge. Thank you to anyone else who came in and chat with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.